Paul, 725. All right, now turn. All right, now lean back, push down. Good. There you go. Oh. All right, stand up. All right, you ready? Alright, remember Paul, if you want to dive, go down. Alright, lean back, push down. Alright, good, good. Here we go. Alright. Roll over. All right, so when you get down to the water, lean back. All right? Because when you toe down, you're coming down, you're coming down. When you get to the water, flatten your feet out and kind of lean back some so you'll come back up. And remember, before you bail and before you decide to dive, always try and counter with your body and lean the other way. All right, Paul, I want to have you go straight that way, so we can get straightened out here. And let's try and get that circle going, okay? So this time I want you to go out there, you're gonna turn, you're gonna come back towards me. As soon as you pass the rear of the jet ski, you wanna turn your shoulders and try and chase it, okay? All right, up, up. Go that way. All right, you're gonna need to go this way though. All right, you ready? Paul, you don't have to go in the water, Paul. If you just flatten your feet out, you'll come back up. So try and flatten them out and lean back some, all right? There you go. This way. That was better. All right, Paul, let's get out here a little bit, away from the shore. Let's go this way. You ready? Almost. We really got to get that circle going, Paul.
All right.
So, when you get up there, I want you to really try and counter that board so you can stay in the air. And the reason you're towing down so much is because we don't have any momentum in this jet ski. It's dead weight, and you're trying to pull it. So if we can get some momentum going in a circle, it'll actually push you, okay? It'll be a lot easier. So I want you to come up, fly this way, and then immediately turn and chase the rear, okay? That's what I want right there. That's good. All right, now go out and then come back. All right, come back. Looking good now, looking good. You feeling pretty comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you like to do a dive?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you remember how I was telling you over there? To do a dive, you want to make sure you put both your hands together around your head.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to come down to the water, stomp it out. You've been doing that a lot, right? So when you come down, boom, 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 when you get to the water, boom, flatten those feet out, right? But then with your legs, your butt, all this stuff needs to go backwards, right? So you want to come down, flatten out, you want to push your legs and your butt back, right? While this is going back, upper body, hands going forward, all right? So it'll make like a, so that you want to push this stuff backwards, so that makes the board start kind of going backwards some, but then your upper body's going forwards, so it'll give you a good, nice arch to your dive, and you'll enter the water properly, hopefully. If you don't, what happens to a lot of people is when their feet get above their head, they freak out because they're going straight in the water. But and so then they flatten out at the last minute and then they slap the water. So I don't want you to do that. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to have you taxi, all right, across the surface of the water. You're going to turn and go straight down, all right? You're not going to come out of the water. I'm going to give you enough power to fly, but instead of flying, I want you to go straight down, all right? Yeah, just turn your body. I want you to go straight down. You should spray, yeah, pretty much like that. But then hold it and go down until you feel the water get cold, and then turn and come up. All right, that should get you a accompany to your feet being over your head. All right, and don't worry about hitting anything. You got 25 foot of water here, and even if you did hit the bottom, it's soft clay. So, but you're not going to get to the bottom because the board wants to come up naturally. All right, so here we go. Oh, but all right. So to do a dive, your feet, you're going to come down, flatten out. Right, those first 2 or 3 feet when you're coming up, when you have all that pressure, that's when you want to dive. You don't want to wait till you get to the top of your hover, because then you don't have no more thrust. All right, so you want to come down, flatten out, boom, first 2 feet, throw your dive. All right, but we're going to do the in the water first. Here we go. Good. All right. So now we're going to try from the air. All right. Come up. No. Good. Good. All right. Feel pretty comfortable with that? Yeah. All right. Let's go. Let's do it from the air now. All right. All right. Let's get the circle going. After we get a good circle, then you work on your dives, all right? Just remember to put your hands together. All right, up. Come up. All right, you ready? All right, come up, fly to the back and turn, all right? Woo! You all right? All right, so you don't want to do that. All right, you don't want to dive on your way down. You want to come down, flatten out, dive on your way up.
Should I go underwater first and then try to go up?
No, I want you to be up here flying, remember? These are your feet. You're going to come down to the surface, flatten out, on your way back up, then dive. Definitely don't do that one again, I'm sure that. And remember, get your hands in front of your head or your face. All right, you ready? All right, remember, on your way back up. All right, so you want to come down, flatten out, and then you're going to start coming up. Then you dive, all right? So you kind of came down and then dove. You want to come down, flatten your feet out, on your way back up, dive. Flat. You don't want the board to go in the water, okay? You want to flatten out above the water. So you want to come down, flatten out, push your thighs, your butt, all this stuff back, and your head forward, all right? Yeah. All right, that was it. But you just got to get more down. But that looked good. All right, just don't be scared to go down. Here you go. You gotta wait till you're coming up. Alright, so you're still not waiting until you come up. So this time what I want you to do is I'm going to give you enough throttle to fly. I want you to come straight out of the water and dive. As soon as that board exits the water, throw your thighs and your butt back and your head forward. Alright? So right now, you're going to dive as soon as you come out of the water. Here you go, but dive that way. Alright, you ready? That was good, but you're slapping yourself pretty good, huh? You're not, you gotta really get down and go down, but we can move on, you know. Diving might not be your thing, but that one looked good. You had good form, but at the last minute you needed to keep that pitch going down and you kind of flattened out. But we can move on. Would you like to try a 360?
Yes, sir.
All right. So 360, you're up here, you're hovering, these are your feet. You're gonna come down to the surface, but you wanna be curving, all right? So you're gonna be curving down. When you get to the surface of the water, you're gonna flatten out. You're gonna take your shoulders and push them backwards and almost like you're trying to do that, all right? And just hold it, all right? So coming down, use that momentum from your descent to push you through your turn. Go that way. Alright, Paul, so each time you do that, you're putting a loop in the hose.
Yeah.
You need to pull that loop out before you do another one.
Okay.
Ideally, if you do it perfect, you will spin on top of the hose instead of looping the hose.
Okay.
But you just need to do your loop a little tighter and a little quicker.
Okay.
Not ready yet, still got a loop here. Woo! Hey Paul, So you're keeping your shoulders a little forward when you're going into your spin. So you want to keep them shoulders forward when you're coming in, but as soon as you go to spin, put them back. All right? And you want to like shoo. All right? So you want to kind of spin back over one of your shoulders. All right? Try that out. Go that way. Alright, your time's up. But I said your time's up, but I'm gonna give you a little bit extra. That looked good. Woo! Gotta get down. Alright, you want to go kind of high? Alright, well just maintain that circular pattern, alright? Let's get a circle going, and I'll take you up pretty high. But you can't stop the circle, because if you stop the circle, you're going to go straight up really high. And then you're going to probably freak out and fall over. Paul. Just go like this. Paul. Gotta do the S's. Let's head over there though.